Hey y'all, so I start off by filling each of the shells with cornstarch. I just use some random cornstarch I got from a Vietnamese market. Then I go in with some water. I like to do a few at a time just so I can control the consistency and everything and not, overwork myself. Mix it in like how I'm doing. Of course, you have to build, so you're gonna add cornstarch and water, but you will see that in a little bit. I like to do all of them at the same time because sometimes I like to dump a lot of cornstarch on and just move it around. So if everything is pretty much the same, then you don't have to worry about any issues. Sometimes when there's too much water, I'll kind of like tilt the mold so the water goes into a different shell. And this is what I mean when I say I like to go in with a lot of cornstarch and just move it around. Until the shells are actually filled all the way to the top, you really don't want it too dry and too thick. So that's why I added a little bit more water. You want a nice consistency. And if it's wet, that's fine because at the end you're going to top it off with cornstarch and kind of like, smooth it out. And somehow the consistency will balance itself out. And of course, when there's too much water, I just scrape it off. So you go in with some more cornstarch. You could do it how I did it before, like pour a lot on and spread it out. Or you can do it how I did it. But pretty much smooth it out. Go over the edges when you're smoothing, just to kind of like prevent cracks because sometimes it does tend to crack. But yeah, you just smooth it out. If you see any lumps or anything, you need to add a little bit more water and then add a little bit more cornstarch. Once it's filled to the top and you have it smoothed out, add a little bit of water, smooth it out a little bit more, and then add some cornstarch. Once you add the final cornstarch, it should be dry enough where it's not moving, nothing is sliding. Like this.